Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well, and we're going to start a new tournament, as that's the way the channel is going. We're going to go with a lot of tournaments in different sports, and this is our inaugural tournament, the Action PC 2019-1968 AFL NFL 16 tournament. The number 8 seed. They're really the 16 seed, but there's two brackets, 1 through 8. The number 16 Patriots take on the Boston Patriots, take on the number 1 Baltimore Colts, and as you see, this will be an uphill battle. The Patriots just sneak in there in the 8th spot. They were 4-10 in 1968, and the Colts were 13-1. They would go on to lose in Super Bowl III to the New York Jets and Joe Namath. At the stadium here in Baltimore, we see what's blazing in sports. T-Dub, check out that wonderful boxing channel. It's absolutely marvelous. A must subscribe. And also the original Grognard, all things military strategy and much, much more. Please check out and subscribe to those wonderful channels in our community. So let's get to the... let's just give you the teams. So this will be game 1 of the tournament. The 8, which are the 16 seed Patriots against the number 1 seed Colts. And then we're going to have the number 5 Cardinals, who are 9-4-1, taking on the Chargers out of the AFL, the number 4 seed in bracket 1. They were 9-5. These are all bracket 1 matchups. Then the number 7 seeded NFL San Francisco 49ers, 7-6-1, taking on the 2 seed out of the AFL, the Kansas City Chiefs, who were 12-2. Then the 6 seed Miami Dolphins out of the AFL, 5-8-1, take on a powerhouse Cleveland team led by Leroy Kelly, the 3 seed in bracket 1, who are 10-4. We now move to bracket 2. This could be a possible upset here. The New York Giants, led by Fran Tarkenton, who are 7-7. They're the 8th seed in bracket 2. Will take on the Oakland Raiders, who are the 1 seed in bracket 2, 12-2. Then we have the 5-4 matchup. The Houston Oilers out of the AFL, another 500 club, 7-7, take on the Rams of Los Angeles, 10-3-1. They're the 4 seed. That'll be followed by the 7-seeded Broncos in bracket 2, who are 5-9, against the Cowboys, 12-2, led by Dandy Don Meredith. And I believe that's his last year, 69 is his last year in football. And the last game in bracket 2, the number 3 seed, oh, that's not right. They should be a 6 seed. I believe it's a 6 seed Vikings. Yeah, that's a number. I got to switch that. That's going to be the 6th seeded Minnesota Vikings at 8-6 against the 3 out of the NFL against the number 3 seed New York Jets, 11-3 with Joe Namath, the team that would go on to win Super Bowl III. All right, we got the seeding out of the way. We got to make some changes afterwards in editing, but we're going to get ready to play bracket 1, the number 8 seed, overall the 16th seed, but the number 8th seed in bracket 1, Boston Patriots, who are 4-10 against the heavily favored Baltimore Colts, the 1 seed in bracket 1, who are 13-1. I will be playing as all the weaker teams, and let's see if we can pull off some upsets here. And I shall be back in a moment. And we are back. Thank you for your patience. Those are TV delays when father does not know how to use the new remote control. Alrighty, on to the football game before we get any more wacky delays here. Anyway, the joys of live streaming. All right, let's go to the lineups and kickoff. For the Boston Patriots, the running backs are Nance and Thomas. The wideouts are pretty good. Well, Murphy and Marsh are not bad. Wallen will be the target at tight end. He's their best receiver. Sherman out of Penn State. That's Tom Sherman's the quarterback. The tackles are Neville and Funchess. The guards are Canal and St. Jean. The center is Morris. Not a bad team, but not a good team, as you see with the record. For the Baltimore Colts, who are 13-1, the running backs are Maddie and Hill. The wideouts are Richardson and Orr. The tight end is Mackey. The quarterback, the MVP of the National Football League in 1968, Earl Morrall. The tackles are Vogel and Ball. The guards are Sullivan and Wrestler. The center is Bill Curry. On defense, the Boston Patriots will play a 4-3 and will switch to a 3-4 as I am coaching them. It's Hunt, Eisenhower, Antoine, and Canale. They might have cut off Canale on the defensive line. The linebackers are Phillip, Bonacani, and Satcher. The defensive backs, Mitchell, Johnson, Charles, and Webb. Mitchell being the best defensive back, and Bonacani outstanding at middle linebacker. They actually have a good defensive line, the Patriots, so they could put some pressure on Earl Morrall. For the Baltimore Colts, the defensive line quite formidable. Brass, Smith, Miller, and Smith. You have that's quite frightening. You have Bubba Smith, and the other Smith is, I forgot, but it starts with a B. The linebackers, Curtis, Mad Dog Curtis, Goobats, and Shinnick. The cornerbacks, Lyles and Boyd, Volk and Logan are the safeties. The Patriots won the toss and they elected to receive. We'll go to the field. The screen will go black for a moment. And now to the field we go, as kickoff is moments away. So grab a beverage and your favorite snack, because the Boston Patriots are going to shock the world. And we are at Memorial Stadium, 47 degrees, clear skies, wind non-existent, 0 to 5 miles per hour. Also joining us here at Memorial Stadium in Baltimore is our good friend, Sports Time Machine, Mr. Utah Mike. He says, heaven help Al today, as it will take Joe Namath type day to win this game. We never know. I played an exhibition game with the Patriots. I got a feel for them. They're bad. All right, here we go. Back deep for the Patriots is Porter. Johnson and Marsh are the short men. The Patriots are in red and white. The Colts are in blue and white. Here's the kickoff. And it's fielded at the 5. That's a pretty good return. Brought out almost to the 30 by Porter. So here come the Boston Patriots. Nance and Thomas in the split backfield. Murphy and Marsh the wideouts. Wallen's the tight end. Tom Sherman is the quarterback. On first down, they're going to go short slant. Play action fake to Wallen. Sherman back to pass. Short slant. Whoa! Sherman takes off running. Gain of 3. Running for his life. Brought down by Dennis Goobats. So positive yards. The Patriots like that. It's positive yards. 2nd and 7 from the Boston 31. Patriots to the line of scrimmage. They'll hand it off to Jim Nance. Hey, diddle, diddle. Nance up the middle on the dive, and he's going to churn for 4.
Holding, offense, number 60, 10-yard penalty.
And a holding call will nullify that. Thank you, St. Jean. And it's now 2nd and 17, someplace the Patriots do not want to be. So once again, to the line of scrimmage they come. Sherman barks out the signals. 2nd and 17, they're going to go screen. Screen on 2nd and 17 to Wallen, the tight end. Tight end screen. Sherman looking. Incomplete. Wallen had blockers in front of him. Sherman felt some pressure. Happy feet. Tom Sherman throws the ball into the dirt. So a 3rd and 17 coming up. It'll be a miracle if the Patriots pick this up. They'll go to 3 wideouts. Marsh. And we're going to bring in... Murphy's a 6. Let's see who we got. Graham is a 3. We're going to bring in old man Gino Cappelletti. So Cappelletti's playing the out. 3rd and 17. They're going to try to turn back the hands of time on a 3rd and 17. Medium slant to Gino Cappelletti. Sherman looking, fires! And Cappelletti on the medium slant. He hits him right in the hands and he drops the ball. That would have been a first down. Oh boy, Cappelletti kicks the turf. And the Patriots will punt. Terry Swanson will punt for the Patriots. Volk and Brown are deep for the Colts. Here's the punt by Swanson. Fielded at the 35. A penalty flag.
Illegal block. Receiving team, 10-yard penalty.
Bonacani plants Brown. And there's an illegal block by Miller. Bonacani having some words with the Colts. And that's going to back them up. So the Colts will start 1st and 10 on their 31. Maddie and Hill are your running backs. Richardson and Orr are your wideouts. Tom Mackey is the tight end. Earl Morrill, the 1968 MVP, is at quarterback. Patriots will play run zone on 1st down. It's a give to Maddie, and Mitchell brings him down. Leroy Mitchell with some help from number 65, Houston Antoine. Only a gain of 1. Patriots defense very up for this game. So it's 2nd and 9 from the 32. Again, the Patriots will play run zone. They try to get it out wide. Number 45, Hill. He picks up 2, and Jim Lee Hunt knocks him out of bounds. So it brings up a crucial 3rd and 7. Most likely Earl Morrill will be using that arm of his that led him to the NFL MVP. Patriots will go to a 3-4 now, take a down lineman out and bring out an extra linebacker. 3rd and 7. Bonacani will blitz. And Chanuski will spy the quarterback. They're going to show tight coverage, drop back into a pass zone. Moore back to pass over the right over the middle. He hits Hill out of the backfield. Gain of 12. Bonacani was blitzing. Morrill threw it as he was getting hit. Doug Satcher with the tackle for the Patriots. 1st and 10 on the 46 of Baltimore for the Colts. Again, the Patriots will play run zone. Morrill, it's a reverse, and that goes nowhere. No gain, a tight end reverse. And Mackey is stuffed by Nick Bonacani. That's his 2nd tackle for no gain. It is 2nd and 10 from the Baltimore 46. Split backs for the Colts, 2 wideouts and the tight end. Patriots in a 4-3. Will play a pass zone. It's a wide run by Hill. He gets around that left corner. Gain of 6 on the sweep. Tackled by Nick Bonacani. That's his 3rd tackle. Patriots in a big game from Nick Bonacani, Springfield, Massachusetts native, Cathedral High School. It is now again 3rd and 4. Can the Pats come up big here? 3rd and 4. Patriots will play aggressive on 3rd and 4. A run zone, 3rd and 4. Morrill under pressure, and he's able to hit number 45 once again, hitting Hill out of the backfield. Tackled by Philpott, that's a gain of 19 as he hit Jerry Hill out of the backfield. And the chains move as Baltimore marching downfield. 1st and 10 on the Boston 29. Morrill and the Colts break the huddle. Run zone for the Patriots. Morrill throws underneath to number 45. And that is Hill once again. Another gain of 19. Tackled by John Charles. So they're taking that aggressive zone run and working it against the Patriots. So it is now 1st and goal from the Boston 10. Morrill has really chopped up this Patriots defense. 1st and goal from the 10. Eisenhower is an 89. Let's get him out and bring in Bird. Let's bring in Bird. Give Eisenhower a rest. Patriots will play aggressive. Bonacani will spy the quarterback. And it's going to be a zone run. And it's a touchdown! Number 41, Tom Matte, as the fans in Baltimore rise to their feet. Great blocking up front by the offensive line. And Matte goes in for the 6 points. Now has 3 carries, 17 yards, and a TD, untouched. Here's the replay. Bonacani made a dive at him at the goal line, but he was in for 6. One more time, Tom Matte, off tackle left, score, 10 yards. And here's the extra point. The Patriots hoping to block it, to snap to place the kick. And it's good. As you can see, the goalpost hang over the goal line as we're playing 1968 rules. So 7-0 Baltimore. They marched right down through that Patriot defense. Back deep for the Patriots, Porter. Short men are Johnson and Marsh. Here's the kickoff. And it's brought out close to the 30 by Willie Porter. Lou Michaels is the kicker, lineman and kicker for the Colts. 1st and 10 for the Boston Patriots. 9 minutes to go in the first quarter. And they're down 7-0. Again, Sherman under center. They're going to look to Murphy. Short hitch to Murphy. First down. Oh, boy, trying to jump the route. Going for that pick 6 was Lenny Lyles. And it's incomplete. Sherman's at tight end. Split backs Nance and Thomas. Murphy and Capoletti are your wideouts. And Wallen's a tight end. Capoletti will come out and Marsh will come back in. So it's Marsh and Murphy. Jim Nance, trap right. And Nance finds some running room. He rumbles for a 6. Billy Ray Smith, holding on for dear life, makes his first tackle. A crucial 3rd and 4 for the Boston Patriots on their 35. 3rd and 4. Play action fake. Short slant to Jim Wallen, the tight end. And Sherman is sacked, fumble, and Shinnick, who recovered it. Baltimore gets it. Gob, whatever the hell his name is. Gabats. Put the Gabats. So Shinnick gets the sack. Gabats gets the fumble recovery. And Tom Sherman, like his pitcher, is god-awful. Baltimore takes over. 1st and 10 on the Boston 32. This could be a short tournament for the Boston Patriots, that's for sure. Morrill leads the offense. Split backs of Matte and Hill. Patriots had no answer for them. Richardson and Orr are your wideouts. Mackey's the tight end. 4-3. Eisenhower will stay out still. 4-3 for the Patriots. They will play a man on man. Bonacani spying the quarterback, and they're going to key Tom Matte on the run. It's a give to Matte, and Matte breaks 2 tackles. Did Bonacani get the tackle? It's a gain of 8, and he did. Keying Matte, and he still got 8 yards. As that offensive line is doing a job on the Patriot front 7. So it's 2nd and 2. How do you do? 4-3 once again. Bonacani spying the quarterback. They're going to key Matte on the run. It's a give to Hill the other way on the counter, and he picks up 3. They move the chains. Houston Antoine picks up his first tackle. The fans here in Baltimore loving it. So very much a party atmosphere here. The fans here don't have any fear of the Patriots, but you never know, folks. 6:59 to play in the first quarter. 7-0 Baltimore. So 1st and 10 on the Boston 21. Morrill barks out the signals. The Patriots playing zone run. Morrill looking, dumps it to Matte in the flat, and Matte is off and he scores his 2nd touchdown! Tom Matte, as the Colts fans rise as one Touchdown, Tom Matte. He has a rushing touchdown, now a receiving touchdown. 2 receptions, 33 yards. This has gotten ugly. Here's the replay. The run zone. Matte gets the outside of the run zone, and he's in. Morrill hit him right in stride out of the flat. In the flat out of the backfield, excuse me. Watch it again. Matte escapes to the outside of the zone. Morrill hits him in stride, and it's 6 points. Extra point by Lou Michaels. The snap to place the kick, and it is good. 14-0 Baltimore. Patriots need an answer here. The kickoff by Michaels. Fielded short and out to the 30.
Illegal block.
And of course,
receiving team.
Mitchell with the illegal block. So the Patriots will start 1st and 10 on their 13. 6:06 to go in a very miserable first quarter for the Boston Patriots. Sherman back under center. Why? Because the other guys are more poop than he is. All righty. Split backs of Nance and Thomas. Murphy and Marsh are your wideouts. Wallen is your tight end. Patriots will give the ball. Trap right, Jim Nance. Syracuse product. And Nance rumbles for 5. So the Patriots looking to provide some physical presence here. Now they'll go Thomas. Run counter to Thomas. Off tackle left. And Thomas finds some room. He's close to the first. And it's short. So the Patriots might pick up their first down here with 5:04 left in the first quarter, trailing by 14. Let's see if Sherman can fall forward. Sherman on the dive. They're going to continue with the play. And Sherman's got the first down. Hold on to the ball. He gets 3, and the Patriots move the chains. Celebration in Boston like they have just won Super Bowl III. So it's 1st and 10 on the Boston 26. That's the Patriots' first down of the game. Sherman and the Pats break the huddle. Nance will go off tackle right. Jim Nance, Syracuse graduate, gain of 2. Patriots sticking to that run game. Don Shinnick, who has a fumble recovery, picks up his second tackle. Baltimore's in a 4-3 loose man, doubling Jim Wallen. So it's 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8. Trap right, Jim Nance. And Nance puts his head down. Shinnick picks up his 3rd tackle as Nance gains 5. Nance will take a breather on. Actually, Nance will stay on the field. Nance will stay on the field. They're going to go I formation. Let's check out the I formation. And Gene Thomas is the up back. Nance is behind him. I formation. They're going to give the ball to Nance. Trap right, Jim Nance. And Nance is close to that first. Oh, bad spot. Only a gain of 2. It's 4th and 1. The Patriots will keep the offense on the field. Nance behind Thomas. Thomas the up back. Murphy and Actually, we're going to go 2 tight end set. And I formation. The tight ends are Whalen and Bobby Nichols. The lone wideout, Bill Murphy. Sherman. Dive play. 4th and 1. The quarterback gets a call. He's close to the first down. So the Patriots pick up another first down. Gutsy call by the Patriots. Clock down to 1:29 in the first quarter. Patriots trail by 14. Nance is at 89% stamina. And they'll go back to the 2 back, 2 wide out, 1 tight end set. And Nance will come out of the game. And coming in is R.C. Gamble. R.C. Gamble, quite a handsome man. There he is. All right, R.C. Gamble's in the game. Trap right, R.C. Gamble. And Gamble churns for 2 as Bill Mad Dog Curtis planted him into the grass here at Baltimore Memorial Stadium. And that's Mike Curtis, the Mad Dog's first tackle. Again, they were looking, they were doubling Murphy. They're looking pass. So the Patriots, we threw a lot in the first 2 possessions, and they've been looking pass. So it's 2nd and 8, split backs, Gamble, and Thomas, Murphy and Marsh the wideouts. Whalen is the tight end. Sherman is under center. Clock is running. 48 seconds left in the first quarter. They're going to give the ball to Gamble again. Trap right. And there goes Gamble. And Gamble picks up 4, and that's the end of the first quarter. Patriots trying to control the ball and run it. So we start the second quarter, 14-0 Baltimore. To the line of scrimmage come the Boston Patriots. 3rd and 4 from their 42. Thomas will go out, and Jim Nantz will come in. So the split backs are Nantz and Gamble. This will be 2-down territory, in my opinion. Gamble, run counter, counter, trap right. There goes Gamble. First down. He's got it, baby. Yeah! Pick it up by inches. Gamble keeps his legs churning, and the Patriots have something going here on the ground. Charlie Stooks with his first tackle. So 81 is Bubba's. Oh, no, that's Ordell Brass. Billy Ray Smith. Fred Miller. 78 is Bubba Smith. You might remember Bubba from the Police Academy movies. So the Patriots moving the chains. Split backs of Nantz and Gamble. Sherman, who can't throw the ball worth poop, is under center. Murphy and Marsh are wideouts, and Whalen is the tight end. Quick pitch to Gamble. And Gamble is unable to turn the quarter as Goobats puts the gabosh on Gamble. No gain, so it's 2nd and 10 with 14-11 left in the first half. Patriots down 14-0. They will go off tackle right, Jim Nantz. And Nantz is smothered by the front 7. No gain. No gain. So that defensive line of the Colts, and that's Bubba Smith's first tackle. And they're playing pass, and they're able to smother the Patriots' running game. It's now 3rd and 10. This is a nightmare for the Boston Patriots. 3rd and 10. Sherman has a quarterback rating of 45.6. Talaferro's quarterback rating is 26.9. And Corcoran, 17.9 quarterback rating. Awesome sauce. Alrighty. Screen to R.C. Gamble. Complete! Gamble's got the first down! What a play! Gamble picks up the first down on 3rd and 10. They pick up 14. Curtis makes the tackle, and Mad Dog Curtis is just pissed. They're going to have to stay on this field. The Patriots really grinding here. Watch this screen. Great blocking up front. And R.C. Gamble trying to pick up that shampoo commercial. Makes the reception. Good job by R.C. Gamble. 1st and 10 on the Baltimore 40. Patriots moving the ball. Nantz and Gamble in the split backs. Actually, let's give Gamble a breather. Come back with Thomas. Gene Thomas. Actually, let's come with Preston Johnson. So it's going to be Preston Johnson and Gene Thomas as we give Nantz and Gamble a breather. Sherman under center. Johnson. Trap right, Preston Johnson. And Johnson! Whoa, a slick, quick move, and he puts his head down. Gain of 7. Fresh legs. Lenny Lyles was holding on by the ankles as the Patriots are just pounding the ball now. 2nd and 3. Fresh legs. 2nd and 3, they'll go, hey, diddle diddle, Gene Thomas up the middle on the dive, and he picks up 2. Smith was hurt on the play, and he's going to be out for a few plays, so Roy Hilton comes in for Bubba Smith. It is 3rd and 1, definitely 2-down territory for the Boston Patriots. And we'll go back to Jim Nantz. And R.C. Gamble, 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Run counter, dive, R.C. Gamble. And Gamble, fumble! Who's got the ball? Marsh falls on it. No gain. Oh, boy. Gamble looked like he had the first down. Took a big pop from Ordell Brass. The ball comes loose. Marsh falls on it. The Patriots maintain possession. A field goal attempt here by Swanson, only 51%. The Patriots down by 2 scores. It's 4th and 1. They will go for it. 2 tight end set. 2 tight end set. Split backs of Nance and Gamble. 4th and 1. Sherman's converted on this a couple of times. The tight ends, Wallen and Bobby Nichols. Bill Murphy, the lone wideout. Nance up the middle on the dive. 2 tight end set. Nance will not get it. He is stuffed and pushed back at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Don Shinnick will be credited with the tackle. It's tackle number 5 for Shinnick. He had a lot of help from his friends, and the Patriots turn it over on the Baltimore 31. So the Colts take over. Patriots drive comes to an end at the 10:40 mark of the second quarter. 14-0 Colts. Earl Morrall and the Colts offense back on the field. Split backs of Maddie and Hill. The Patriots have no answer for them. And it's Richardson and Orr are the wideouts. Mackey's the tight end. Patriots will play aggressive. Tight man. King Maddie on the run. Morrall's going to throw, and he tried to dump it to Maddie, and he dropped it. As Bonicatti put a decent pop on him. So it'll be 2nd and 10. Patriots need a turnover here. They need something. 2nd and 10 from the Baltimore 31. Morrall barks out the signals. They're going to blitz Bonicatti. Actually, they're going to blitz Philpott and Bonicatti. Satcher will spy the quarterback. Tight man coverage pass. Morrall under duress. Over the middle. Complete to Mackey. Holy cow. Earl Morrall completes to John Mackey. A gain of 30 as he was hit as he released the ball. Watch this. This is why he was the MVP of 68. And just like that, the Colts are in Boston territory on the 39. Split backs, 2 wideouts, and a tight end. Morrall under center. Man run. King Tom Maddie. Maddie gets the ball. He's brought down by Hunt. Not an inch. As he tried to depart Tom Maddie of his senses and the ball. Maddie, 5 carries, 25 yards, and a TD. Elin Olaf is here in Baltimore at Memorial Stadium. How you doing? Check out his wonderful channels. So it's 2nd and 10. The Baltimore Colts of 1968 have a 14-0 lead over the Boston Patriots in the bracket 1 seed Colts versus the 8 seed Boston Patriots. If you're just joining us, the Patriots made it in the tournament by the hair of their chinny chin chin at a 4-10 record, and the Colts were 13-1. And in reality would go on to lose Super Bowl III to Joe Namath and the Jets. But this is the AFL NFL 16 tournament of 1968. So it's 2nd and 10. Man run defense. Morrall's going to throw. Complete touchdown as he hits Orr on the short out. Orr turns it upfield. And the rest is history. 39 yards and a TD. 20-0 Baltimore. And let's watch that again. He gets to the outside, and he's in for the score. Earl Morrall is in fuego. 6 of 7, 140 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Jimmy Orr, 1 reception, 39 yards, and a touchdown. Here's the extra point by Michaels. The snap to place. A straight-ahead kick by the lineman. It's good. 21-0 Baltimore. It can only get worse, folks. It can only get worse. Here's the kickoff by Michaels. Back deep is Porter. The short men are Johnson and Marsh. Doesn't matter. And they will down it as it's 2 yards in the end zone. And the Boston Patriots will start on their 20, down by 21 with 8:19 to play in the first half. Nance and Gamble are your split backs. The wideouts who we can't get the ball to are Murphy and Marsh, and Wallen is the tight end. We're going to go Gamble and Nance will stay in the block, then release. Medium slant, play action fake to Murphy. Back to pass, Sherman looking, and it's picked off! It's picked off! Intercepted by Mike Mad Dog Curtis. So Sherman completes his second pass just to the wrong team. And that is a return for Mike Curtis of 34 yards. So Sherman, you stink. And let's watch that over. You can see Sherman steps up, throws, and he completes it to the wrong team. As first and goal for the Baltimore Colts, point-blank territory on the Boston 2. Maddie and Hill, the split backs. Richardson and Orr are the wideouts. Mackey is the tight end. Folks, don't go. Let's see how many points Baltimore can roll up on the Boston Patriots. Oh, my Lord. The Patriots will play aggressive. We'll hope to break someone's leg on this team. Play our defensive line to the end. Tight man, goal line. And Maddie's in for his third score. Trap left, untouched goes Tom Maddie. 2 rushing touchdowns and a receiving touchdown. Good gosh almighty, 27-0. Baltimore Colts over the Boston Patriots in our 1968 AFL NFL tournament. Bracket 1, the 1 seed Colts against the 8th seed Boston Patriots. Let's watch that again. Maddie goes untouched into the end zone. 27-0. Here's the extra point by Michaels. Rinse and repeat. It's good. Straight ahead kick, 28-0. 28-0. 7:59 to go in the first half. Here's the kickoff. The return's put on by the Patriots. 3 yards deep. Michaels really got a good boot on that. They'll down it once again. And here's Tom Sherman under center. He is bad. Split backs of Gamble and Nance. Murphy and Marsh are the wideouts. And Wallen is a tight end. They're actually going to go to a 2 tight end set now, as they will bring in Nichols. Murphy's the lone wideout. Nance, trap right, first down, and Nance struggles for 3. Tackled by Don Shinnick and some friends. That's the 6th tackle for Don Shinnick. And it's 2nd and 7. They'll go Gamble, run counter, trap right. Again, they're hitting that right side, and nothing to show. In fact, he loses a yard. So the best offensive play, that screen to Gamble, will be their only highlight probably of the game. It's now 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. They're going to go screen to Jim Nance. Incomplete. And here comes a punt team. So Terry Swanson will punt. I believe this is only his 2nd punt. Back deep is Volk and Brown. Here's the punt by Swanson. Fielded at the 40, brought out close to the midfield marker. 10-yard return by Volk, brought down by Canal. And here comes the Baltimore offense once again. Morrill under center. Maddie and Hill are your split backs. Richardson and Orr your wideouts. And Tom Mackey, who has a big reception in the game, is your tight end. Maddie has 3 touchdowns, 2 rushing, and 1 receiving. We're going to attempt to break Earl Morrill's leg now. We're going to go all-out blitz, delay, zone basic. And Maddie gets around the corner, tackled by Antoine, gain of 7. Maddie, 7 carries, 34 yards. Houston Antoine with his 2nd tackle. Our goal is just to break someone's leg in this game so they can't go on in the tournament. Larry Harris has joined us here at the stadium. He says the Patriots must still be at the Tea Party. Well, in 1968, the Patriots were not good. They were bad. But they were a top 8 team in the AFL. Doesn't say much. So they made our tournament. I was going to go with 1966, which was probably the best team the Patriots had in the 60s, even though in 63 they went to the championship game. The 66 team was very good. All right, 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. Patriots will play aggressive. And it's going to be a run zone. Delay to Maddie, and Antoine nearly takes his head off. No gain. Houston Antoine, a very angry young man. And 3rd and 3. Let's see if the Patriots can actually force a punt. 3rd and 3. Tight man coverage. Defensive line playing in. We're going to double Hill. We're going to show blitz. We're going to double Hill. Oh, not there. I don't want to double Hill there. No. Wrong. None. I want to double him out of the backfield. We're going to double Hill out of the backfield. In the flat. Short. Pass. And they go to Maddie. God damn it, they went the other way. They went to Maddie in the flat. Screen. I guessed wrong. Wrong running back. And that's a huge gain. A gain of 33. 4:09 mercifully left in the first half. Let's watch that replay. I was keying Hill. And they went to Maddie. Tom Maddie, just an outstanding all-around ball player. So it's 1st and 10 from the Boston 12. Again, the Patriots will play aggressive, man, run. And Maddie and Bonacani, Springfield, Massachusetts native, picks up his 5th tackle. And it's 2nd and 9. They'll play run, man, aggressive again. Morrill throws, touchdown, number 87, Richardson. Willie Richardson, 11 yards and a TD. It's 34-0. If this was a Little League game, by God, they would stop it. Here's the extra point by Michaels, and it's good. If you pick the over, folks, and to cover, you're well on the way there. Here's the kickoff by Michaels. Back deep for the Patriots. Does it matter, really? And it'll be a return and brought out to the 20.
Illegal block.
Of course.
Receiving team.
Mitchell, another illegal block. He does that quite well. And we've seen enough of Tom Sherman. Let's go to Mike Talaferro, who stinks. Number 17, Mike Talaferro. 38% completion. Wow. Oh, boy. And we're going to play a little ground and pound with Talaferro under the helm. Gamble. Pitch right to R.C. Gamble. And Gamble with a nice run. All right. Gain of 19. He's had the 2 best offensive plays. He really wants that shampoo commercial. R.C. Gamble. Gain of 19. Clock is running. And we'll let it run down to the 2-minute warning. And now we'll go Jim Nance on a counter. Pitch left. And Nance gets gaboshed by Gubats. The loss of 4. Clock is running. Gamble. Pitch right. And Gamble gets nothing. Struggles for 3. Clock is running. 3rd and 11. Will we let Mike Talaferro throw the ball? Why not? What the hell? Nance. Gamble. In the flat. Talaferro under duress. Incomplete. As the Patriots passing game is non-existent. 52 seconds left and a half of misery for the Boston Patriots. They trail 35-0. It's 4th and 11. Here comes Swanson to punt. The punt by Swanson. Fielded around the 35, brought out to midfield by Volk. 14-yard return brought down by Stature. And what will the Colts do here with 43 seconds up, 35-0, and all 3 timeouts? Patriots will play a zone. Aggressive. No one's spying the quarterback. Bonacani's going to blitz up the middle. It's a pass. We're playing pass defense. It's a screen. Oh, boy, we almost jumped that route. I believe that was Jim Lee Hunt almost picked off that ball. So it is 2nd and 10, 30 seconds left. Again, aggressive. Bonacani to blitz up the middle. Zone pass. And they dump it. Zigging and zagging is Jerry Hill. Picks up 18 and he steps out at the 32. Watch Jerry Hill just zigging and zagging. Look at zig and a zag. And a first down. 16 seconds left. The Colts can do whatever they want. It's like they're playing against the Girl Scouts of America. All-out blitz by the Patriots. We're going to try to break Earl Morrall's leg. Tight man coverage. Pass. Here comes the blitz. Morrill. And he's brought down by Bonacani. Loss of 10. Oh, yeah, you're going to get concussed. And that's the end of the half as the fans boo. And the Patriots really went after Morrill there. You want to try to run the score up or we'll break your leg. All right, the Patriots to kick off. Down by 35. Onside attempt by the Patriots. And there's a scrum, but the Colts recover. Johnson recovers at the 49. So Cornelius Johnson, a handsome fella, recovers the onside kick attempt by Terry Swanson. Earl Morrall and the Colts, who put up 35 points in the first half, will have the ball 1st and 10 on their 49. Man run. And Matty pitch out, and he's brought down by Hunt. No gain. Again, Patriots very angry on defense. It is 2nd and 10. Philpott and Bonacani will blitz. Tight man coverage pass. And it's a give to Matty to the right. He picks up 4. Brought down by Philpott, the blitzing linebacker. Look at that angry man. And it's 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. Your split backs are Matty and Hill. Richardson and Orr are your wideouts. Mackey's the tight end. The MVP of the NFL, Earl Morrall's under center. Tight man coverage. Aggressive. Lines, defensive line playing to the end. Philpott and Bonacani will blitz. We're playing pass on 3rd and 6. Here's the blitz. It's a give to 45. Hill only a gain of 3 on the draw. Nick Bonacani picks up his 7th tackle. And the Patriots will go for the block. They force the punt. The block, they don't get there. And they pick up the penalty flag. David Lee, the punter, said he was roughed. The Zebra says, why don't you just go back to the sideline, David Lee? You're up 35-0 and you acted on that play. You're lucky we didn't throw a flag on you. All right, so we're going to go back to Tom Sherman. God, look at how can this guy instill confidence? Look at his teeth. All right, so Tom Sherman, it's Gamble and Nance in the split backs. Murphy and Wallen are your wideouts. Wideout, tight end, and Aaron Marsh, your other wideout. We're going to play, let's try to get one score. Let's not get shut out. Wallen will go out wide. Gamble will go out wide. Nance, trap right. And Nance rumbles for 6. So it is 2nd and 4. Patriots to the line of scrimmage. Gamble, pitch right. R.C. Gamble, and he turns the corner. 1st down, gain of 8. Patriots to the line of scrimmage. Nance out wide. Wallen out wide. Gamble on the dive. Gamble, number 13, runs into the whole Baltimore Colts defense. Loss of 1. Fred Miller will be credited with the tackle, so the brief success goes poop. And it's now 2nd and 11. And Gamble will come out. Thomas will come in. Screen to Thomas. Sherman, incomplete. And St. Jean was shaken up shoulder. He'll remain in the game. Bubba Smith back in the game. Provided the pass rush on Tom Sherman. As it was run for your life, Charlie Brown. So 3rd and 11. The Patriots have no offensive play that can pick up 11 yards most likely. Nance comes back in the game. 3rd and 11. Screen to R.C. Gamble. Complete. Gamble! He picks up 5, and it's 4th and 6. Patriots offense will stay on the field. Why not? 4th and 6. We should punt. But, I mean, we're down 35-0. We'll punt. Here's the punt. Oh, and it's blocked! It is blocked! Unbelievable! We go with the punt because we figure it's a safe play, and it is blocked by Rick Volk. No, Volk blocked, and Miller comes away with it. So let's watch that blocked punt again. Patriots can do nothing right, but everything wrong. Let's just look at their total offense. That's got to be god-awful. Yards. Where are the yards? Turnovers, 2. Net offense. Patriots with 100. Baltimore with 239. And Baltimore, after the blocked punt, has it 1st and 10 on the Patriot 15. Philpott and Bonacani will blitz. We're going to play aggressive. And we're going to key Matty. It's a give to Hill. And Philpott on the run blitz nails Jerry Hill. Hill struggles for 2. 4 carries, 10 yards. It's 2nd and 8. We're going to show blitz. Show blitz. Show tight coverage. Drop into a zone. Show tight coverage. Pass. Morrill gives it to Matty. To the right. Gain of 6. Brought down. Who's with the tackle? Doug Satcher with his 3rd tackle. It'll be 3rd and 2. 9:01 left in the 3rd quarter. 35-0 Baltimore. 3rd and 2. Aggressive. Linebackers will all blitz. Defensive line in tight. Tight man coverage. Goal line. And Morrow looking. Throws! Incomplete! Wow! So the Patriots hold. Unbelievable. They're going to try to block the Michaels field goal, but they don't. He booms it through. It's 38-0. Here's the kickoff by Michaels, and the Patriots will down it in the end zone. Well, let's try to get some offense going here. Can't get any worse. Well, it could get worse, couldn't it? What do we have here? Let's go with a full house backfield. Nance, Guerin, and Gamble. Let's try to get Tom Sherman killed. Let's go single wing. What the hell? Wow, the Patriots going old school. Single wing. All right, so Nance is somehow, I don't even know who the hell the quarterback here. It looks like R.C. Gamble. Sherman's here. Well, this should be interesting, folks. Gamble. Off tackle right. R.C. Gamble. Single wing. He picks up 2. Patriots trying anything. Don Shinnick comes up with his 10th tackle. 2nd and 8. We're in a single wing, folks. Larry Guerin. Let's see what Guerin can do out of the single wing. Not much. Sweep left. Larry Guerin. And Guerin picks up 2. So it's 3rd and 6. Dennis Gubats with his 5th tackle. Let's get out of that. 3rd and 6. We go to the wishbone. Not in the shotgun, though. Why would we play shotgun wishbone? That's the stupidest. Why would the computer do that? Let's go pistol. Okay, it's why you would not. Okay, let's get out of the wishbone. Let's get out of the wishbone. Let's do this. There we go. Now let's go full house. Computer is freaking out. Now we go wishbone. All right, 3rd and 6. Let's play a little cleverness here. This will be a disaster. Let's go special. Read option right. Read option right to Gamble. Read option right, and Gamble picks up 2. We're killing them 2 yards at a time. Leaves 4th and 4. And we're going to go for it. Why not? We had our punt blocked. We're still in the wishbone. Let's see what Sherman can do out of here. 4th and 4. Sweep left, Tom Sherman. He's going to keep it. And he fumbles! And Guerin covers it up. It's a turnover on downs. At least it was exciting. So the Patriots are trying everything to put up some kind of points on the board. They trail 38-0 with 6:02 left in the game. We will play the run. Matty up the middle, and he churns for 6 on the dive play. Aggressive run. And Hill is wiped out. No gain. Dennis Bird makes his first tackle. Jerry Hill, 5 carries, 10 yards. And his 3rd and 4, 5:02 to play in the third quarter. 38-0 Baltimore. Alrighty. 3rd and 4. We're going to go 3-4. All of our linebackers are going to blitz to kill whoever has the ball. Tight man coverage. 3rd and 4. Aggressive defensive line in. Run. Morrow back to pass. Incomplete! The pressure gets there. Jerry Hill heard footsteps, and he dropped the ball. The Patriots hold. They're going to try to block the Michaels field goal, and he shanks it! The Patriots with a moral victory. They hold Baltimore from scoring. I think that's only the second time, as there is still hope. Not really. 38-0 Baltimore. Patriots take over 1st and 10 on their 20. Because back in the 60s, when you missed a field goal, it was a touchback. So that's why they tried all those long, crazy field goals, because the other team would get the ball on their own 20. I kind of like that rule. All right, so we want to put some points up on the board here. We don't want to get shut out. We tried a single wing. We tried a wishbone. I'm going to go back to the wishbone here. Let's see who our best running quarterback is. Let's try to get one of them killed. It's actually Taliaferro. So Taliaferro will come back in the game. We're going to go full house backfield. And wishbone. And let's see what Taliaferro can do here. Ooh. Yeah, I like this. Sweep right, Mike Taliaferro, and he gets nowhere. Loss of 2. Well, that play didn't work. Tackle by Don Shinnick, as it's a shindig here. 11 tackles for Shinnick. And it was a 4-3. They're doubling Jim Wallen, the tight end. Nance. Trap left, Nance. And Nance picks up some positive yards. It's a gain of 5. 3rd and 7. Nance again. Trap left. And churns for 3. 4th and 4. What the hell? Let's go for it. 4th and 4. Taliaferro. 4th and 4. I mean, let's look at this. He's a 4, 7, 8, and a 7 against the run. So he's a 4. That's where we're going to go. To the left. Sweep left, Mike Taliaferro on 4th and 4. Continue with the play. And Taliaferro's got it! He turns the corner! And the Patriots pick up a first down. So we're just going to constantly attack left. As Ordell Brass is only a 4 against the run. Let's see if we can... R.C. Gamble. Sweep left. Continue with the play call. And R.C. Gamble picks up 3. They continue to attack Brass. 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7. Nance. Trap right. They're going to go the other way with Nance. Nothing there. Bubba Smith. Only a 2-yard gain. Clock down to 51 seconds in the third quarter. Bubba Smith with his 3rd tackle. Mike Taliaferro on a run counter. On a run counter. Sweep left. Mike Talaferro, the quarterback. He'll keep it. And he struggles. Knocked down by Mike Mad Dog Curtis. And that will end the third quarter, mercifully. It's 38-0 Baltimore. 15 minutes of agony to continue. 4th and 2 for the Patriots. They will keep the ball. They'll stay in the wishbone. And Wallen, let's bring in... Wow, we don't have another tight end. Okay. We have a lot of crappy wideouts. 4th and 2. What can Guerin do on 4th and 2? Pitch right. I don't like going to the right. Let's go left, 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 4th and 2. Run counter. Trap left. Larry Guerin. Yes, we're going for it. 4th and 2. Larry Guerin close, but does not get it. They come up a yard short and a bridge too far. Turnover on downs for the Patriots. 14:52 left and a total whitewash. Colts have it 1st and 10 on their 43. Matty and Hill the splitbacks. Richardson and Orr the wideouts. Mackey's the tight end. Morrill is the quarterback under center, MVP of 1968. We will play a 3-4. Our goal is to break Earl Morrill's leg. We're going to blitz all of our linebackers. We're going to play aggressive. Man run. And Hill, oh my God, he's taking a beating. He gets hit by the whole front 7 of the Patriots. Doug Satcher with his 4th tackle. Sam Ball could not make the block. I don't think it would have mattered. As it's now 2nd and 10. Again, all out linebacker blitz. Actually, I want a 3-4. I want 4 linebackers going for the kill. Aggressive. Man, run. Here's the blitz. Morrill, it's a draw. Bonacani on the tackle. Matty gets nothing. 14 carries, 51 yards, 2 touchdowns rushing, 1 receiving. And it's 3rd and 10. Now's the chance to get Earl Morrill. Again, all-out blitz with all of our linebackers. Why are we not playing? I want a 3-4. There we go. All of our linebackers blitzing. Aggressive. Tight man. Pass. Morrill back to pass under duress. Over the middle. Complete. To who's that? Bobby Orr? Jimmy Orr. Not Bobby Orr. Jimmy Orr. And another huge gain. He was a tremendous deep threat. 2 receptions, 69 yards, and a touchdown. That was a gain of 30. An all-out blitz couldn't even get to Earl Morrill. Daryl Johnson, the football player, not the manager, makes the tackle. And we'll play run. It's a pitch out to Matty. No, that's Jerry Hill, excuse me. No gain. Hill, 7 carries, 10 yards. At least we've done a decent job on Hill. Oh, I don't want the full box score. It's ugly. It's ugly, folks. Yeah, it's over here. Right here. Yep. First down. We've got 129 net yards compared to 283. Again, this was going to be ugly. It's our first game in our tournament. I'm hoping to score. So, anyhow, we're having fun with it. And now it's 2nd and 10. All-out run blitz. Man run. Morrill looking. Incomplete.
Offsides. Defense.
Really?
Number 41. 5-yard penalty.
My God, Mitchell is a penalty machine. So it's 2nd and 5. Go 3-4. All of our linebackers are blitzing. Run blitz, man. Pick up 2.
Offense. Number 71.
We'll accept that.
Penalty.
Jim Lee Hunt on the tackle. Matty on the carry. He only picked up 2, but the penalty now 2nd and 15. We're going to we're going to blitz Philpott. Let's go 3-4. We're going to blitz Philpott and Bonacani. Play man. Aggressive. Pass. Morrill, incomplete. He was looking for Mackey in the middle of the end zone. On the medium cross, pressure got there. Morrill now 10 of 15, 232 yards and 3 TDs for the NFL MVP. As I forgot to say hello to Brad62 as he was telling me about the tabs. How are you doing, my friend? This tournament's going to be fun. I knew this game. I said, let me get it out of the way. It's going to be ugly. Brad, you missed it. We ran a single wing. We've run a wishbone. Our whole goal is to try to get 3 points in this game. Or a touchdown would be nice. So 3rd and 15. Philpott and Bonacani will blitz again. We're going to play aggressive. Most likely a pass interference call coming up. And man, pass. Morrill back to pass. He takes off running. He scrambles for 7. He took a big pop from Daryl Johnson. And we will force a field goal attempt by Michaels. Patriots going for the block, the snap, the place, the kick, and it's good. It's now 41-0. And the fans in Baltimore are loving it. Oh, we're going to get our sweet revenge in the future, folks. A young boy named Tom Brady will be born. He will be the savior of the franchise. Actually, my favorite Patriot players are from the 70s and 80s, though. All right, here's the return and the kickoff. Or the kickoff and the return. Ooh, not bad. 26-yard return by Porter. Stopped by Williams. And the Patriots, with Mike Talaferro under center, how many passes have we actually completed? 2! We've completed 2 of 9. Wow. And we're going to go back to our full house backfield. I'm sensing we can move the ball with this. Wishbone. We're going to get crazy, folks. We're going to get crazy. Read option left. Read option left. Talaferro. Continue with the play call. Read option left. Talaferro keeps it. Turns the corner. Picks up 6. Nance on the dive, out of the wishbone. And Nance is close to a first down. Gain of 3. Gamble on the dive, out of the wishbone. Gamble's got the first down and more. Gain of 5. Patriots go to the hurry up. Why not? Wishbone. Oh, wow. It's not going to let me go special? We can only run one. Are we in the special? No, cross. No, we don't want that. Cancel. Wow, I can't go special anymore. Okay, I guess that was our one. We can't go read option anymore. Alrighty. Talaferro will keep on the bootleg out of the wishbone. And Mike Talaferro, big run! Yes! Razzle dazzle for 22. Nance, hey diddle diddle, Jim Nance up the middle. As the Patriots pounding the ball now. Gain of 7. They're in the hurry up trying to wear down this Colt defense. Guerin. Dive play Larry Guerin. And he struggles for 2 up the middle. It is 3rd and 1. Talaferro will call his own number on the dive. And nothing! Oh my lord, loss of 1. Patriots with a 61% chance of breaking the shutout. Breaking the shutout. Oh boy. Oh boy. Who's our kicker? We're going to go for the 61%. Oh, no. Let's get out of the hurry up. Goes to 63% success. So Terry Swanson will attempt a field goal to break the shutout. They have the ball on the 24-yard line. So it's going to be, back it up, 3 27-yard field goal because the field goal posts hang out right on the goal line. Terry Swanson to break the shutout. The snap, the place, the straight-ahead kick, and it's good! The Patriots break the shutout! We have done it with the wishbone! 41-3, we did not get shut out. There is much joy in Boston. The Patriots did not get shut out to the mighty Baltimore Colts. Oh, these Colts are so overrated. 13-1, Pigosh. Here comes the onside kick by the Patriots. And the Patriots get it back. Oh, we're firing on all cylinders now. Once again, we go to our vaunted wishbone. Full house. If I knew this, I would have played it from the beginning. All right, wishbone. We can go special again. Triple option left. Triple option left. Taliaferro to keep. And Taliaferro turns the corner. He's a running machine. Taliaferro, 7 carries, 42 yards. Taliaferro will call his own number again. Sweep left, Mike Taliaferro. And gets the first down. He's tackled by Bubba Smith. He sneers at Bubba Smith. And they go to the hurry-up. Why not? Let's see if we can score a touchdown. 6:11 to play. They're down 41-3 on the Baltimore 35. This is what happens when you cannot throw the ball. You go to the wishbone. Oh, because we're in the hurry-up, I think. Yes, so if you're in the hurry-up, you can't run a special. Let's stick with the special. They're fun. Let's go read option left. We're going to continue attack left. Gamble, read option left to RC Gamble. And Gamble with a nice run. Picks up 5 behind St. Jean and Canal. 2nd and 5. Special again. Trick pass. Oh, that's a bad idea. Let's not do that. Special. Triple option left. To Nance. And they pitch out to RC! Gain of 6 and a first. Oh, that was sweet. I like this. I'm going to have to play a rematch. Not in the tournament, just for ha-ha's sake. Special. Let's go triple option right. Taliaferro, triple option right. Taliaferro keeps it. I knew he shouldn't have went right. No gain. Brass brings him down. 4:25 left in the game. 2nd and 10. Patriots stick with that wishbone. Nichols, the tight end. Let's bring in Marsh. You're now a tight end, Marsh. Try to block somebody. Oh, but can we switch? Actually, shoot. Let's go special. Read option left. Gamble. RC Gamble. Read option left. And Gamble picks up 2. It's 3rd and 8. Okay, let's bring Nichols back in. Gave him a breather for a second. 4:16 left in the game. Gamble's at 84. Let's get him out. And let's bring... No. Let's bring Johnson in. Preston Johnson. 3rd and 8. Nance. Trap left out of the wishbone. And Nance churns for 5. 4th and 3. Field goal. Swanson. Can we put up 6 points? A snap to place, the kick, and it's good! Yes! Onside kick for the Patriots. Can we get it again? Yes! Yes! The Patriots are playing like mad! Oh my Lord! The Patriots are... How are we doing in this 4th quarter, folks? We're winning the 4th quarter! 6-3. Awesome sauce. All right. Go back to our vaunted wishbone. Got to have fun when you're getting blown out. Full house backfield. Full house backfield. ID Gestures showing up at the stadium. How you doing? Hope all is well. Check out that wonderful channel. Wishbone. All righty. Let's go. Run pass left. Run pass left to Wallen. Taliaferro looking. Oh, incomplete. He threw to the wrong dude. Oh, that is Jim Wallen. Oh, that would have been sweet if we caught it. Let's see. If we had caught that. Touchdown if he had caught it. Maybe. He's behind number 20. All right, so we threw a pass. We've only completed, and we were trying to play normal, but we couldn't move the ball. We've only completed 2 passes out of 10. Go back to the wishbone. Nance is at 89%. He's staying in the game. Special. Triple option left. Taliaferro will make the decision. He keeps the ball. It's a huge run from Mike Taliaferro. 10 carries, 71 yards. 2:13 left in this ball game. Triple option left. Mike Taliaferro to keep. And nope, the 2-minute warning. So maybe we can punch in a touchdown with 2 minutes. We have all 3 of our timeouts. Special. We're going to continually attack John Williams, as his defense on the run is only a 3. Triple option left. Taliaferro pitches out. Preston Johnson with a nifty move. 5 yards. Again, they'll stick with the triple option left. It all goes off Mike Taliaferro. What does Taliaferro keep the ball? Touchdown, Mike Taliaferro! Yeah, baby! The wishbone, Mike Taliaferro. How do you like them apples, boys? Let's watch that one more time. The vaunted Baltimore Colts, my butt. They can't even stop the wishbone. Mike Taliaferro doing it all like Bogey and Bacall. One more time. The highlight of highlights, Mike Taliaferro on the option out of the wishbone scores. That was a 20-yard run by Taliaferro. Here's the extra point by Swan. Oh, let's go for 2. What the hell? Let's go for 2. I wanted to go for 2. Well, we kicked the extra point. All right, 57 seconds. Onside kick. Patriots going to get 3 back in a row. Yes! The Patriots get it back for a 3rd time in a row. Unbelievable. Baltimore just shaking their heads. And here comes a vaunted wishbone. 3 onside kicks in a row. No quit in this crappy Patriot team. Yeah, okay, we got the full house backfield. So here we go. Full house. Mike Taliaferro. Let's see if we can get him over 100 yards here. Let's check out Mikey's numbers. Mike Taliaferro, 11 carries, 91 yards, and a touchdown. We need 9 more yards to put Taliaferro over the century mark. Yes, ID gesture shows up, and the Patriots start playing well. Of course, I've been playing the wishbone. And we're winning the 4th quarter, folks, 13-3. We lost the 1st quarter, 14-0. 2nd quarter, 21-0. And we're winning the 2nd half, actually. Wow. I should have went wishbone way earlier. Sometimes you got to play crazy, folks. Sometimes you got to play crazy. It's too late. I'm going to play a rematch. It won't work the 2nd time around. The computer will know what's going on. All right, come on, Mikey Taliaferro. 9 yards to the century mark. Triple option left. Taliaferro, what will he do with it? He'll hold the ball, and he's off. 100 yards from Mikey Taliaferro. As that's a gain of 14, 12 carries, 105 yards, 8.8 yards a carry, and a TD for the handsome man named Mike Taliaferro. What a game for Mike Taliaferro. He can't throw the ball. None of our quarterbacks can throw the damn ball. Ron Porter makes his 5th tackle. Who cares? And we will call timeout. Patriots want to put one more score up on this board. 41-13. Mike Taliaferro has been unbelievable. Let's show you Mike Taliaferro's numbers. Mike Taliaferro, 0 for 2 passing, but 12 carries, 105 yards out of the wishbone. This 8.8 yards a carry. His long was 24 yards. He has 4 rushes over 10 yards. And a TD. Patriots call timeout. They're going to go triple option left, and they put it in the hands of Mike Taliaferro. They stick with the play call. And Taliaferro is smothered. Gains 1 yard. Patriots will use their 2nd timeout. I want to make sure he has 106 yards. Okay, we don't want to lose that century mark. Field goal here, 58%. They stay in the wishbone. Patriots stay in the wishbone. Can we score again? Let's go read option left. Taliaferro will make the decision. Talaferro's off to the races. First down, 13 yards. Patriots use their last timeout. There is 4 seconds left. Mike Talaferro has been unbelievable. 14 carries, 119 yards. God, I should have done this earlier. As the computer is just befuddled by my awesome wishbone. I am winning the second half, folks. 13-6. Now, I lost the first half 35-0. But we're winning the second half. A moral victory for the Boston Patriots, wouldn't you say? All right, here we go, walking down the street. Should I kick the extra point? Or can he get 19 yards? Can Mike you know what? We're going to 19 be 16. We're going to kick the field goal. Here comes Swanson. Yes. The snap, the place, the kick, and it's good! And that's the ball game. The Patriots score 16 points in the fourth quarter. We win the second half 16-6. We lost the first half 35-0. And you know what? We put up a hell of a fight at the end, folks. We went crazy. We tried the single wing. We completed one pass. We couldn't even complete screen passes, for God's sakes. That was fun. I tell you what, a game where we got killed, that was fun. God, I'm playing another one. I am playing another 41-16, but Mike Talaferro is the story of this ball game. And let's go to the box score. Baltimore advances. They're the 1 seed out of the bracket 1. And the Patriots were the 8th seed, overall the 16th seed. That was fun. I mean, I knew I was going to get the poop beaten out of me, but we figured out how to score at the end. And I can use that now with other teams. I'm not lying, we couldn't throw the ball. I mean, it's not that they didn't complete we completed one pass, I think. Let's go to the box score. That was fun. That was fun. We'll bring up the box score in a moment. Screen will go black. I think I'm going to play a rematch in an exhibition game. Oh, that's not what we wanted. Sorry. That's not what we wanted. Hold on, folks. We want the stat report. There we go. There's the stat report. All right, so we won the second half 16-6. We won the fourth quarter 16-3. We scored field goal, touchdown, field goal. We only gave up 6 points. And we played crazy, all-out blitzes on almost every play. Well, that's what I should have done to begin with. I played a lot more conservative. And look what conservative did. Touchdown, 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 touchdown. And then when I tried to just punt the ball, they blocked it. Field goal, field goal. All right, so let's just go to the player stats real quick. Mike Talaferro, honorable mention for player of the game. Earl Morrall probably gets player of the game. 10 of 15, 232 yards, 3 touchdowns. He was sacked once. Quarterback rating, an insane 149.3 in 1968. That's incredible. And he was the MVP in 68. So, as ID Jester says, interesting game. Oh, yeah, the Patriots sucked in 68. 4-10. The Colts were 13-1. So that's game 1 of our tournament. I knew this was going to be ugly. But the fun thing was, we completed 2 passes. I was wrong. 2 for 10 for 19 yards. Talaferro had 14 carries, 119 yards out of the wishbone, 8.5 yards a carry, 5 carries over 10 yards. Long was 24, and he had a touchdown. We rushed for 263 yards against this vaunted Colt defense. So they only rushed for 68 yards, but I mean, they passed all over us. All right. That's about it, folks. Mike Talaferro, that was fun at the end. You had to admit that was kind of fun. We don't want this stream to go too much longer as it's a blowout. Our next game will be, let's see, our next game will be The St. Louis Cardinals, 9-4-1. I think that's the game we'll go with. I kind of want to do the Giants and the Raiders, though. That's the 1-8 game in bracket 2. And Fran Tarkenton's the quarterback for the Giants. So it's either going to be that or the Cardinals against the Chargers. Cardinals 9-4-1 out of the NFL. They're the 5 seed in bracket 1. Take on the Chargers in San Diego, who are the 4 seed out of the from the AFL, 9-5. And we'll leave you with the scoring. Baltimore scored the first 41 points of the game, and the Patriots scored the last 16. I'm laughing so much I'm choking. Matty, 10-yard run, Michaels kick, 7-0. Morrill, 21-yard pass to Matty. Michaels kick, 14-0. Morrill, 39-yard pass to Orr, 21-0. Matty, 2-yard run. I think that came after the blocked punt. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Then the route was on. Morrill, 11-yard pass to Richardson. Michaels kick. Then Michaels with 2 field goals. Then he missed one. And then Boston, in the fourth quarter, scored 16 points, running the wishbone. Swanson, field goal, 31 yards. Swanson, field goal, 24 yards. Talaferro, 20-yard run. Swanson kick. And Swanson, with time running out, kicks another field goal through. And at least it's sort of respectable. We put up 16 points at the end. And they were probably playing a blowout defense. Though Bubba Smith was still in the game, so I don't think they were. 41-16, the number 1 seed overall in the tournament, and in bracket 1, the Baltimore Colts advance over the Boston Patriots. Players of the game for the Patriots, Bonacani, Talaferro, and Swanson. For the Colts, Shinnick, Matty, and Morrill. Thank you for watching. Till next time, health and happiness. Bye-bye. God bless. And remember, when in doubt, run the wishbone. Peace!